deathmatch on Boatyard is up. So listen up, fuckers. This is simple. Kill. You and your teammates need to kill more of their guys than they can of our guys. Simple war mathematics, right? The bar at the top of your screen shows you who's ahead. Do not fuck this up. Up and a member of the opposite team will add a point to your team's score and push that lolly bar in your favor. And don't leave your teammate hanging like a fucking bitch. Revive those motherfuckers. Each revival removes a point from the enemy's score. Let's get it done.
Hello, and welcome to the Tub Club Plays Far Cry 3. Before this starts, well, while this is starting, I need to make a couple of apologies. First one is sorry that there hasn't been a video in so long. I know we don't have many subscribers, but it's still good for us to get as many videos out as we can. And, well, it's been... I haven't been able to record very often, and Gingy's been recording quite a lot, but he hasn't had the time to get a video edited, so we're trying our best. I also need to apologise for the frame rate that you might see, because I'm having trouble with the frame rate on this game. I have a very good computer which can run pretty much every game at Ultra, but for some reason it's just not handling this game so well. I don't think it's very well optimised, especially considering my resolution. But hopefully it should be good enough quality to watch and shouldn't be too jumpy. So I'm playing multiplayer. I'm on the Team Deathmatch game mode, which, you know, there was a tutorial at the start where Vas, Montenegro, told you a little bit about the game mode. I'm using my regular class. Well, I have 3 classes, all of the same weapon, the STG-90, I believe it's called. And it's by far my favourite gun. I've tried some of the other guns, but none of them can compare to this one. This one's just brilliant. It's just pretty much everything that I would like from a gun on this. And to be honest, this game needs an all-purpose sort of weapon, and this assault rifle I think is the only one that really fits that sort of thing that in my experience I've used. So multiplayer uses a leveling system based on XP gained from kills, like you saw there, assists like you will be seeing, revivals like you would have seen at the start, and challenges, which I think you also may have seen in the start. These help you level up to high levels, whereby you unlock certain weapons and challenges and awards, and these awards and challenges are available, and they give you XP when completed, and these again help you level up even further. There are challenges every day set on the community, as you might have seen on the loading screen at the start, the daily challenge, which, you know, when completed give you quite a hefty amount of XP, and they're very useful. You can level your weapons up too, and by leveling up your weapons you can unlock attachments. These can come in the form of ammunition, mag sizes, devices to help with accuracy, recoil, you know, damage, and of course various sights. Like, I'm not using a sight on the gun at the moment, but I do have a red dot sight. You can level up. You may also unlock different paints. These paints are called mods, and I'm using the Hunter mod at the moment, which I unlocked from a decoding thing. And these decodable items are, I still myself couldn't find any information on how to actually unlock them. I think it's very random, but they give you XP and awards and mods for your weapons, which are quite useful. And they can be gifted as well. If you decode something and you've already got that, then you can gift it to your friend. I gifted Bap some decoding speed up things, which were unlocked through decoding itself. I'm playing on the Team Deathmatch game mode, as I stated at the start, and this is definitely by far my favourite game mode. I've always been a bit partial to Team Deathmatch. I like the ability to respawn for a start, and I like that there's no real objective other than to kill. It's quite relaxed, if you like, compared to some of the other game modes which need a lot of thinking. And just generally, I just enjoy it. It's nice and relaxing. And to be honest, I was hesitant at the start about the multiplayer. I haven't played a first-person shooter, as I probably said in the PlanetSide video, a proper one, since Xbox. I mean, the last first-person shooter I played was PlanetSide 2, and that was about a month ago now, I think. So hopefully, you know, I've picked up some skill again. I used to be at least quite good on the consoles, and, you know, hopefully my skill in the video is shown here. With this video, I decided it'd be best if I just did the first gameplay of the day, really. I didn't want to be recording a lot, and I didn't want to be giving you a false one, which has been after hours and hours of practice, so I give you a good example of it. I just wanted to give you raw footage, which should be just, you know, playing in the background. And I wanted you to see the game for what it really is. I don't want to be like one of these montage people that just just try and pick the best bits of the game and don't really show the game for its bad parts. And you know, there aren't actually many bad parts of this multiplayer. I actually quite enjoy it, and I've been looking to get a first-person shooter multiplayer game for quite a while. And I feel like I've definitely found a very good first-person shooter game here. I enjoy it quite a lot. It's not as stressful as a lot as a lot of the other ones, and to be honest, I feel like the multiplayer is very underrated on this game. It's very much heavily based around single player, and having played Far Cry 2, I was hesitant to start it because I know the Far Cry 2 multiplayer wasn't particularly fun. This has taken a step further towards the Call of Duty aspect, which I didn't particularly like because, well, Call of Duty. However, I feel they didn't put too much in of that aspect. It's not so much run and gun as Call of Duty itself, and I do really like it. I think they've balanced this perfectly, to be honest, and I actually enjoy playing it a lot. I've only played a few hours of it, but it's a lot of fun to play, I can assure you. So there are several game modes. Domination, where you capture and hold command points. Team Deathmatch, where the most points win, and these points are actually gained by kills, but as you can see at the top there, there's a bar, which is blue and red. The blue is obviously our side, and the red is the opposite side. The two teams are the Rakiat Guerrillas, which are the enemy team at the moment, which you should probably know from the single player, and Vass's Pirate Crew, which is the team I'm playing as currently. So in this team deathmatch game mode, the idea is you get a kill, and every time you get a kill, it adds a thing to the bar, adds a little strip of it lengthens the bar, if you like. And every time you get a saviour, you take one away from the enemy team. The enemy team aren't quite so successful here because their bar is about half the length of ours. It wasn't a particularly good team we played against. Either that or we just had a good team. The other game modes are transmission, which is similar to domination, except you capture and hold transmitters, and if the transmitter overheats, you get extra points. Firestorm, you burn enemy supply depots and you cause a firestorm before moving on to capture the radio, which is quite similar to the single player mission where, well, I won't ruin the story for you, it's not too far in though. And there are actually game modes for community made maps, which is quite nice. There are the gold map, gold map game mode, where maps are handpicked by Ubisoft to be played by the community. There's a silver map game mode, where the highest rated maps in the community by the community are played. And there's bronze, where new or unproven maps are just, you know, tested, if you like. There is also a co-op game mode, which it's not really a multiplayer, like in this sense. It's a co-op of the story, but it's a different story. It's a story that runs parallel to the main story. And it's quite good. It's actually quite lengthy. Apparently, it can be up to 6 hours. I've played an hour or two with it with my friend, and it's quite good. It can be frustrating at times because I feel it is for 2 to 4 players, but it definitely feels like it's really aimed at 4 players because 2 just doesn't cut it sometimes. To be honest, it can be quite difficult. But as you can see, I'm using this STG and I'm failing pretty hard here, to be honest. I'm trying to shoot this guy and I finally get him. And I'm onto my pistol now, which there are a wide range of pistols and assault rifles, and some of them are really good. I tried using the FAMAS. FAMAS isn't so great, I wouldn't recommend it. The AK is also not too great. But with the correct attachments it can be quite good. But it's all down to a matter of personal choice. There are also submachine guns, shotguns, light machine guns and sniper rifles you can use. He was using an MP5 there, which is, I quite like it, but mainly on the co-op. And here now, the game's ended. It was a quick little game, but here's a nice little animation at the end of it. I'll let you watch.
Hey, give me a hand. Hurry up.
What?
Let's play.
There I am, number 3. Greenbeardus. Well, it's a little Easter egg at the end of every game, if you like, whereby you can choose to forgive or punish the most valuable player of the enemy team. Anyway, that's all from me, and thanks for watching.